What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today we're taking a look at a little project called Last Wood. If you liked Raft, this game is kind of similar. It's a top-down game. It's in its first, infancy right now. There's not a whole lot to the game at the moment, but it's a game where you're supposed to make your, little raft larger until the point where you have, enough supplies to essentially do whatever you want. There's not a lot to the game. I doubt we'll even get, 20 minutes of gameplay out of it, but we're going to check it out anyway so that it's on your radar and you keep an eye on it. If at the end of this video you like what you've seen and you want more, I will put the download link for you down below. Ooh, look at her massage that tree. As it turns out, it's not axes that make trees chop down. It's a beautiful shiatsu massage. We got enough wood out right there to where we got 80 wood. Okay, plant some trees with what we have left so that we can get on top of this wood deficit issue. We are going to get attacked by sharks every now and again. The basic mechanic of the way that the game works is that your characters have little hearts over their head. As they do activities, those hearts will go down. That's both their health and their stamina. When they need to, they will eat food to restore their hearts, and that's where the fish and the lemons and everything else come in. That's pretty much all there is to the game at the moment. We just got to get food. We got to make our raft bigger, make our raft better, and fend off shark attacks until we've got more than enough supplies to make our life super awesome. And so let's go ahead and I'll drop a few more raft pieces right there so that we've got a nice little 3x3. We will more than likely get hit by a shark pretty soon that we'll have to fight off. But until that happens, we're just going to plant lovely little lemon trees to expand. I like to get a big influx of wood so that I can expand out super hardcore and make it happen, you know what I mean? I always feel like that's the best way to do stuff. We got some lovely little schools of fish right here. There are many different schools of thought about schools of fish, and there's the shark right there. We got to go punch it until it goes away. Punch it! And so the shark will actually bite off pieces of your raft, just like they do in Raft. And then you got to go fight them with your fists. Who knew? A shark's weakness, their resistance to fists, is actually what they're weakest to. Who knew? I never knew that, but it wasn't on the Wikipedia page. If you punch a shark, it will go away. Go punch that shark. It's always the lady that fights the shark, too. I've been playing this game a little bit to get ready for, this little video that I was about to do, and it's always the lady that goes and punches the shark. What did that shark do to her that makes her the one that's going to go after the shark so aggressively so early on? We got 320 wood right now. All right, let's expand the raft out a little bit, make it a little bit better. There we go. The raft is looking a little bit nicer. I think we can all agree that this is a pretty awesome raft to live on. If you have to live on a raft and absorb far too many cosmic rays, ending up with all kinds of skin problems, this is the sort of raft that I would like to live on. Who knew? You can grow lemon trees out of wood from lemon trees. And then also, there we go, that'll give us all the lemon tree that we could ever desire. And so with 8 of those down, that's going to end us with 640 wood. We should be able to expand this raft out and make it pretty badass by the time this is all done and taken care of. I don't know if you can end up getting more people on your raft later on in the game. I haven't noticed anything along those lines. I haven't seen that that's a thing that's going to occur. Who knows? We'll find out later, I guess. We're definitely going to get attacked by a shark soon. I can almost promise you that. Everybody get to work massaging trees until the trees are all done. Great place to be a tree, in all honesty. Somebody will massage you with such friction that you cease to exist. That's a pretty good massage right there. It's a pretty solid massage. I think we can all agree that that's a massage for the ages. That's a massage that'll get things done. That's a massage that'll turn heads, roll eyes, and make everybody sigh. Pretty solid. That'll get us up to 640. Continue doing your thing. Yep, eating lemons. Making sure you don't end up with pirate diseases like scurvy. Absolutely. Go ahead and get that all nice and banged out. Perfect. That'll give us some extra raft slots. We'll go ahead and get those built. Lady, go fight that shark. Somebody go punch that shark in his gob until he goes away. Yep, beat him down. No more sharky for us. He's up and out of the way. And so we've got ourselves a nice little 4x5 now. I'm going to continue expanding it on out. There we go. Yep, more rafty bits. And now that we've got more crafty rafty bits, the next thing that I would recommend is maybe that we get a campfire, perhaps even 2 campfires, so that we can cook the fish that we capture along the way. And we will have to command them to do that. They won't just do it by themselves. I get the feeling that this game is simple enough that if they were to add automation to the whole thing, I'm just going to let him have that piece right there. It doesn't matter to me. We'll just build another one. What I found is sometimes they bug out and get stuck in the water. If they fight a shark and then the shark bites the piece and then swims away, sometimes they'll get stuck in the water. The other thing we're going to do is we'll put in 2 fishing rods right there. We will also use the remainder to plant lemon trees to make sure that we have some level of woody subsistence going on. So there it is. Fishing rods are done. I'll probably have people just sit and fish for a little while once that's all finished off, so that we can have the good food. Once you have fish, you can use the fish on the campfire, and that will give you these little shish kebabs right here. It takes 1 lemon and 1 fish because you get that lemon pepper fish. That's that good stuff. You ever had lemon pepper fish before? It's pretty delicious, man. If you've never had a chance to have lemon pepper fish, it's pretty good. I would eat it every day if I could, but I have no culinary skill whatsoever, so I very rarely actually get what I want out of lemon pepper fish. They're going to eat that. Let's go ahead and have them keep on fishing. I will have them take care of these trees in just a moment once we have enough fish to get the good meals that'll fill the hearts up all the way. That's what happens when you combine the two. You end up with a meal that'll give you, like, super-duper full health. And are you getting fish right now? What's going on with your little fish operation at the moment? Is it working out? I'll send somebody to chop down a tree while we wait. There we go. I think she just wasn't getting lucky. That's the way fish goes sometimes. When you go fishing, you got to make a point of making fun of the guy that gets no fish. I'm just going to let him bite that off. I don't even care. He can have it. It's his. Please don't go over there and fight the shark. I don't care. It costs 20 wood for me to replace that. It costs me literally nothing to replace that, so I don't care. Just let him bite a piece off, and that's the way that life's going to go for right now. Keep working on those trees, and then, as soon as those are done, we're going to start working on these shish kebabs over here. We've got enough living space to where I'm not even worried about the sharks anymore. Everybody go cook something up, because you're going to need food pretty soon. He's going to bite a little piece off right there. It is going to make us sad, but I think I'm going to be able to live with it. I don't think I'm going to cry myself to sleep too hard. And so there it is. We've ended up with the shish kebabs. Oh, we've got a baby now, so indeed, you do get more colonists. With full hearts ready to go, we've got 440 food. Everybody just go and fish for a little bit. I'm just going to replace the pieces that the shark bites off, and I'm not going to, unless the part has our baby on it. If the part has our baby on it, I think that's super problematic, and that's going to end up, that baby's back legs, does that baby have a beard? I'm pretty sure that baby has a beard right there. If your baby is born full on with a beard, we have a Benjamin Button situation happening. It is official. There is a Benjamin Button situation that has descended upon our Rafty colony. Uh-oh. Unless you want to have a Benjamin Button situation. In that case, if you're trying to stockpile that for a future time, then more power to you. You know, let it happen the way you want to let it happen, I guess. I'm going to have them fish for a little bit until we have our food all taken care of. Oh, our little baby is grown up. Hooray! We've got another shark-fighting lady on our colony, I guess. I don't know what those hearts are down there in the bottom left-hand corner. I have no clue what those entail. But I assume at some point they will become useful to us. I will assign her to go fight sharks, I suppose, if she needs to. They've ate some food. Let's go ahead and assign people to the cook fires so that we can end up with a whole bunch of these little lovely rotisserie fishy bits that we're going to have going into the future. I'm sure people will eat those at some point. I've got one colonist left over, so I'm going to have a couple of these trees planted on this side. And then from there, he can bite off whatever piece of the raft he feels like biting off. We've got a new baby. A brand new baby. Something deep inside of me makes me think that by some chance we're going to end up with a weird inbreeding problem over here. Oh my god, there are babies everywhere. It's like a baby invasion. Which sounds cute and sounds like it probably won't harm you. But I think we've all played Dwarf Fortress and we know what happens when there's too many cats in the colony, alright? We know what happens. We've been there for this catastrophe. We've been waiting for it to happen. Not going to fight the shark. I'm just going to replace the bits that he bites off with other little bits. I'm going to leave him fishing for now. We're almost out of lemons. So let's go ahead and have somebody get up in here and start getting rid of some of these trees. Something tells me we're going to need to expand out the colony a little bit in the future too. So I'm going to try and get a much larger supply of lemons and lemon trees and all that kind of good stuff. And on the downside, I mean, if it ends up turning out the way we don't want it to, we can make fish liquor. Yay, fish liquor. Who doesn't love a good round of fish liquor? So we got 5 fish right there. People are going to start getting hungry pretty soon. Let's continue to expand out our little orchardy area. We've got more than enough workers for right now. Fish are starting to come in. I'm going to assign those 2 to fish like all year round since apparently we have the supplies we need in order to make this happen. I will build a final little glut of logs over here as they get those done. Why did somebody stop fishing? I want you to fish forever. Never stop fishing. Once those jobs are done, we're going to put them on fish frying for now. And then we'll go in on our lemon trees. Just to get us a bit more supplies. We will fight the shark if the shark ends up going after some of these trees over here. But we are making the little stir fries, which is great, so as they start to eat, they should be refilling their hearts and making their lives a bit better. It does seem to me that we might have a tiny bit of a storage issue. Either that or they're just eating through it all very rapidly. Somebody go over there and fight that shark before he eats my lemon tree. That thing is worth valuable bits, and I think if there's anything we've learned from Twitch over the last year or so, it's that bits matter. Alright, bit lives are good for us. Assign somebody to that right there. Assign somebody to that right there. And then everybody else can just hang out and do their thing for the next little bit. We got some beardy guys happening over here. It's a simple game, but for whatever reason, it's entertaining to play. I can't tell you precisely why it's entertaining to play, but it is. Somebody go fight the shark over here and go beat that shark off of our raft. Just that's kind of a piss poor choice of words, but you know what? Sometimes I don't have the best words for all of you. Sometimes I lack those words. Yep, chop those trees down. Get it done. Somebody get back over there and fish, too. Somebody fish to their little heart's content. Let's continue to get ourselves some resources and some more lemons over here. Yep, lemons and fish. That's all we care about. Get the gist of lemons and fish. Mmm, delicious lemons and fish. You got 2 people fishing over there, chopping down some lemon trees. This part of the raft is a little busted up. How come you didn't finish off that part of the tree right there? I need people to be, like, on this right now. I need you guys to be, like, my arbiters of tree chopping. Just make sure that it gets done, because there's a distinct possibility we might all starve if we don't. I will assign people over to there, and that gives us 880 wood to play around with. Continue expanding the raft out this way. There we go. I'm going to put in a few more fishing rods, because why not? There we go. 2 more fishing rods. And then we'll put in 2 more campfires. We'll expand our defensive barrier on this side, just in case the shocking hordes decide to come after us. And actually, it looks like we've expanded out in that direction about as far as we can, so I can live with it. I think I can deal. And we'll figure out what the boundaries are of this map pretty soon. Well, let's chop those all up right there. We'll see what kind of fish supply we can get in the near future. Everybody else go back to frying up fish, too. That shark can have that little bit right there. I don't even care. He can have it. It's his. No complaints from me. We'll plant some more trees right there for right now, just to make sure that we do have wood supply going into the future. Hopefully we can end up with a few more kebabs. We are fishing around the clock right now, but since fishing tends to come down to, like, how lucky you are and whether or not you can pull that out, it sort of depends. Like, sometimes you get lucky and you fish really fast, and then other times you are not lucky and you fish very slowly. Have everybody go back to fishing. And we got some more lemon trees going on up. I'm going to continue the expansion of our lemon orchard back over and in here, because it looks like lemon supplies are going to be at a premium going into the future. Replace the blocks that got damaged over on that side, and that should be okay for us, I think. That should be okay. I will also, with all those lemon trees planted, it's getting a little hectic over here. You guys go back over and start fishing. I do wish they would stick to their assignments when they have them, but it doesn't appear as though they're going to do that. They keep dropping off the jobs that I want them to be on, and, like, not doing the little things that are just, like, around that make this whole thing function properly. There we go. Chop down some lemon trees. Everybody that's available, chop down a lemon tree. If you can kill a lemon tree, you are a person that has a place in our little society. Perfect. All right, there we go. And that should give us more than enough wood to look after the various problems that we have in our culture right now. Who knew? You don't have to fix your problems with civics or anything like that. All you need to fix your problems is a huge amount of lemon trees and fish. A massive amount of lemon trees and fish. Who knew? Who knew? We will continue planting these trees over on this side. Our raft is getting kind of crowded right now. We need to come up with, like, raft districts and stuff like that in order to keep this moving the way that it needs to move. Everybody that's not doing anything needs to be fishing, and anybody that's not fishing needs to be cooking, like, around the clock right now. If you can get us... We've got a pretty good surplus of food right now. We don't really have a whole lot of stuff to do at the moment. And so, like, if you can take care of that for me, that would be great. Everybody get up in here and just cook away. Cook and fish. That's all I need from you. All day long. Yep, everybody go fish. Everybody go cook. I have no complaints other than that. Yep, just keep on cooking. Keep on cooking, keep on looking, keep things moving, keep on juking. That's not the stuff that you know, we're kind of making food right now. It's a little hectic, but this is basically all that there is to the game. And so if you were looking for a little bit more gameplay, not gonna find it here. This is basically it. I am kind of looking forward to the stuff that's going to be added to this game in the future, though. And so, like, it's one of those games that I wanted to show off real quick, just so you're aware that it, like, exists. But as of right now, this is basically all there is to do in this title, is just keep everybody from starving by feeding them lots of lemons. And in fact, it's such a pain in the ass to make kebabs and stuff like that right now, that I don't even bother keeping on doing it. I just build a whole bunch of lemon trees and I just let them subsist that way. So yeah, if this looks like the sort of thing that you might be into later on in the future, I'm glad to have brought it to your attention. If it looks like the sort of thing that doesn't have enough game for you yet, by all means, ignore it for right now. But I'm going to drop a download link down below. If you wanted to check out Last Wood, hey, you can play it to your heart's content. But we have hit the end of this content right here. Obviously, I don't think it was quite ready for a video yet, but it is a thing that might be ready for a video someday, and so you'll be ready for it. You can go follow it on itch.io, figure out if it's something that's going to look cool or something that, you know, you're interested in investing in later on in the future. For right now, it's just a game where you end up with a whole bunch of sweaty, bearded, nasty, stinky people on a boat. And there's not a whole lot more to the game other than that. I will see you all next time. Thank you for stopping on in. This has been a little shorty for the day. I will definitely be back tomorrow. My name is Splattercat. If you don't know what I do here on the internet, I check out indie titles. Indie, all day, every day. Indie games are what I'm into. Indie games are what I care about. And so I do my best to show off cool indie games as time goes along. This is one of those ones that slid across my desk, and I figured, hey, why not show it off to the internet masses? They'll probably be like, yo, it's too early for this game, but that's basically my synopsis on it too. I just figured I'd give you a little bit of gameplay so that you can see it for the future. Goodbye, everyone. I will see you all later. I will see you all next time. I will see you all when time has passed. This game is called Last Wood. Goodbye, everybody.